What's up, everybody? Hey, Major Hustler. How you doing today? Tim? Ah, damn. I forgot to. I always forget something. You know, no matter what I do, there's always something that I forget. Let's see. I forgot to bring the mic closer to me today. Let me check my audio settings. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Man. Right now, I'm trying to figure out why my touch portal isn't working. All of a sudden stopped working. Working a second ago. I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying to figure that out. Let me restart it. That's the issue. Wah wah. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think I'm ready now. Double check here real quick. Boink. That was a little crazy. All of a sudden, just stopped working. Touch portal is so I have I have an iPad next to me, and I'm running an app on it called Touch Portal. Touch Portal is also running on my laptop. What it allows me to do it's like a Stream Deck. I can program buttons, make little buttons on it, and program them to do different things. Like I can shut off my mic. See, or I can switch scenes. Something like this. Back to here. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. How's it going? I got no complaints. Now it's a little hot today. It's like currently 92. So it's supposed to get to 96, but I don't know if it'll be that good. How's it going? How do I get in? Oh, as a guest? Yeah, hold on a second. I'll send you on Discord. I'll send you the link. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. There you are. Okay. Oh, it's the same link. I think it's the same link I sent you last time on Discord. Yeah, it's the same link. I'll send it to you again. It's only time that link will change is if I get like problems with, what do you call it, trolls and shit like that. Then I can change the link. Other than that, it's one you have in Discord. Feel free to jump in if you'd like to. I got nothing planned for today. I'm just trying to keep up the schedule, trying to get back into the routine. My weekend was a non-event, really. Tam was busy all weekend because it was, my girlfriend Tam, Pokemon Go Fest this weekend. So both days she was out playing, but it was pretty hot. The second day she wasn't really feeling it as much. So they kind of cut their time short. Or she did with her friends. There you are. Hold on a second. Let me add you. Just 1 second. Place a guest. Oh, you left. You were here and then you left. I don't know what happened. You're there for a second and then you disappeared. I don't know if you lost connection or what have you. Feel free to try again. But yeah, what happened? Oh, yeah. So I was at home mostly this weekend, trying to stay cool, working on some stuff, online and around the house, what have you. Working on getting the strength back in my knee. There you are. Hold on one more second. We'll try this again. Replays. There you go. Okay, there you are, Tim. How's it going?
All right.
Change your name.
What's this
Hold
music
on.
I'm hearing?
Major Hustler. I don't know. It's not mine. What are you hearing? Is it coming from me? Shouldn't be. I got no music playing or anything.
Yeah, it's coming from you, man.
No, not me. Nah, not me. I got nothing. Got nothing playing. You've got something playing. You don't know it.
There's no possible way.
Well, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
refresh. I'll be right back. Maybe it's gonna. I'll be right back. I don't
All
know.
right, go ahead. I don't know, man. I got nothing playing over on my side. So
Yeah, this software, this EV Mux software.
on your side?
No, on your side. No, I don't think it's even from you. I think it's just like the lobby music that it plays while you're waiting.
Oh, there's lobby music that plays?
Yeah, something like that. Like for people that are like waiting to join the thing that can and you can't see the actual broadcast or whatever.
I didn't even know that. Is it still doing it right now?
Yeah, and because it keeps telling me that I need to log in or something.
Weird. I have no idea what's going on. Technical difficulties right now. I have no idea what the problem is. But I will send them a message. I don't know what's going on with that. So, yeah, as we wait for Tim to figure out what's going on, here he's back.
Damn.
Still there?
Yes.
I'll let them. I'll let them know. I'm trying to see if there's anything on my side that I can turn off, and I don't see anything. Yeah, I got nothing playing music. Nothing on my side. It's just on your side. It's just playing the music. That's weird. I'll let him. I'll let EV Mux know about that.
Can you hear it coming through my speakers?
No, not at all. Can't hear it.
Man, that's loud.
Yeah, I can't hear it at all. Your mic might be cutting it out.
Well, they've got the noise cancellation.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's probably why.
Affecting only on your end. Oh, there we go. I found it.
Oh, what was it?
Oh no, I didn't. Damn.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a mute button at the top. It muted you, not the. But not
Oh. So is it, what kind of music does it sound like? Is it hold on. Tell me if it sounds like this. I'm going to play some music. Does it sound like this?
I can't hear what you're playing.
Can't hear that? That's weird.
Oh, it stopped. Just now stopped.
Oh, it stopped. That's weird. It stopped when I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely going to report that to EV Mux.
Okay, I'm glad it's gone, man. That was so fucking trippy.
That's weird. Yeah, I'll write a thing to him, let him know. I actually sent EV Mux like, not really a complaint, but yesterday I sent him a
video on the screen.
What?
Is my video on the screen?
I see you. Yeah.
I see myself down bottom, but up on top it says no guest, and then there's like a screen sharing icon on the second one below.
Yeah, the screen sharing icon is me, but you're up there as a guest. Did you add a name when you came in?
Yeah, it said this time it said Major Space Hustler.
Oh, okay, weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'll send him an email.
So you see me in the link up top there, though, huh?
Dude, I'm looking at you right now on my screen. You're
okay. Do we got any viewers? Can they see me? Because
yeah. I'm looking at you on my on my feed and everything, and yeah, you're fine.
Okay. On my little where I see no guest on the top right corner.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send them a reply to it. Like I said, I sent them a list of things that was bugging me lately because I think the service is overall it's a good idea, and I think they've got a good start to it. But I think that there's some things that they need to like work out with it.
I just sent you a picture of what it looks like on my end.
Oh, that's weird.
But of
That is-
course, I can see my live video on the bottom left.
Yeah, but you can't see yourself.
Well, I can. It's on the bottom
Oh,
left.
on bottom left. Right. But the main area you can't. Okay, thanks for that picture. I'll send that to him too. But
I can even get a bigger one that has that bottom left part.
yeah, send that. I sent him a list of things. I said, hey, because they've been coming out with they came out with like the last couple of weeks, EV Mux has been coming out with these features that I keep thinking, why are you coming out with these features when there are other things that need to be fixed first, right? And these guys have only been around for a year or so, I think, maybe not even quite 2 years. So I sent him a message today, like a support ticket, and I just said, hey, these are the things that I started listing off all the things that I've seen that have been going wrong. It's like basically 3 or 4 things. And I'm like, why are these things fixed before you bring out new things? And they were nice. They replied back and they let me know what they're working on, that they know that those problems exist, that they're working on them. They gave me an itinerary of when to expect that they're going to be fixed. Those kind of things. Didn't answer the question about why are you focusing on other things. They came out with AI integration. They came out with a chat overlay, which doesn't even remove, deleted chat, which is, fun for trolls for sure. They just one problem, about four problems. I say 4 or 5 problems that I pointed out to them, and they came back and they said, okay, yeah, we're working on them. We recognize them. 2 of them they didn't know about until I, told them about it, but they were very good about the reply, very cordial, very thank you so much for letting us know. We'll work on that, and if you have any more questions, so I'll give them points for that. Now whether or not they get into remaining points is going to be based upon whether or not they fix the issues.
How's my video look?
Look great, man. On my side, you look fantastic. Yeah.
Good.
I can see your whole place.
Good. Oh shit.
Is there a fire there?
Good.
Well, how was your weekend, man?
Yeah, not bad. I went out on Friday night and did the Capitol Hill thing where I ride around the scooter around stuff, did all that.
How'd you feel?
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I felt good.
Yeah.
And then
How's your stomach feeling?
It started hurting again today.
What?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not bad now. I think it's mostly went away, but yeah, it sucked. I felt it when I was sleeping, because I'm a side sleeper, I'm a stomach sleeper, and so when it was hurting, I had to sleep on my back. It was so bad, but I could feel that pain in there. But yeah, I've still been taking it easy on what I eat, just eating mostly protein shakes and just turkey sandwich,
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm surprised it's still persistent.
Yeah, me too. Scary.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it doesn't get worse at least.
I know. That's okay. It takes me a while to heal. I don't mind taking time. It's just I'd like it to heal,
Right. No, I get it. Like I said, I know. I've been there. I feel like what you're going through. What you're going through, though, is it seems to be worse than what I went through. Mine only lasted I want to say just a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And then Saturday I did the Saturday night ride where we ride all over the city.
Right.
And that was fun. But I couldn't go back out later that night because my feet kind of hurt at the end of that ride. And it was only 2.5, 3 hours long, and my feet were hurting.
Oh, yeah.
Just from standing on the skateboard. It literally felt like your feet hurt. If you got one of those jobs where you have to stand on your feet all day for 8 hours.
Right.
That's how my feet felt.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, there's that. I mean, are you drinking plenty of fluids?
Yeah, I'd say.
Drink plenty of water, what have you? Because that helped a lot for me. I went I know that when I had the diverticulitis, I was drinking water like crazy. And that kind of helped things move through smoothly.
Trust me, I've drank more water than I've ever drank water in my life.
Have you tried any fiber supplements?
Not yet. I'm getting ready to start like what Metamucil, is that the good one?
Yep, that's the good one. That's the one I use.
I'm gonna start I think what I got to do is I got to take just a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, start
Take
off
a little,
small.
right? Start off small, see how it feels. The great thing is it'll help things run through, easier. It'll bulk things up a little bit more, so you don't have like like for me when I had diverticulitis, one of my problems was I had the shits a lot, and the Metamucil helped with that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Shit Talking live stream, everybody.
Right. We got the good shit here. Let me tell you.
Oh, man. Oh, hey, Johnny's over there in the chat. Johnny says, start off small, work your way up to SNL's favorite cereal, Colon Blow.
Right.
That's right. Yeah. I remember that. Colon Blow. I don't know. How many bowls of Colon Blow would it take? A Frosted Flakes would it take to get enough colon to match Colon Blow? Start stacking them up.
Had the bed full.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
Right.
So
that was a good one. So did you have a good weekend though? That you went did the park and the town thing and
yeah,
and that was it. Your feet were hurting.
Not that bad though, but yeah, at least I got out a couple times.
Right.
Man, I should have went out Sunday and did something, but just didn't feel like it, I guess. But today, I better do something because tomorrow's gonna be rainy.
Oh, really? Well, out here today it's like hot. It's like 92 right now.
Yeah, I need to move to LA.
That's what you keep saying, but you never do.
Well, so far I'm kind of glad I didn't. Every time I was like, look, there's some crazy bullshit going on. Just missed a hurricane.
Oh, it wasn't nothing, dude.
Hurricane schmurricane, huh?
Yeah. Except for Johnny here. Johnny out in the chat, he had the worst of it. He explained it to us last Friday on the stream, like how it came through and flooded his area and knocked out power for 10 hours and all that fun stuff.
Well, yeah.
So for him, it was bad, but he lives in like Palm Springs. I live more of the coast, and it was just another rainy day for us.
Yeah. One of my favorite strains is called Slurricane.
Slurricane? Yeah. Well, we had an earthquake in one of the cities around here. At the same time, we had the hurricane. They were calling it a hurricane.
Well, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
That was fun. Yeah, so this weekend was pretty much dull weekend for me. Did some stuff around the house, but that was about it. I got no plans for the week. I'm hoping that this Wednesday I'll get to my barber finally after 3 months and get my hair cut.
Looks like you freshly did something.
No, I just combed it back. That's it. Oh, I dyed it, but last night. But I just combed it back. It's not its usual style. I'm not looking my usual good cuteness. I gotta look cute for the stream, don't you know?
Oh, I didn't know that. We're fucked. We're
fucked. Gotta start it over. Wolfman says in the chat, hurricane. Well, it's no Sharknado, but it will do, I guess. Well, we hoped for a Sharknado. But
oh yeah, never mind.
With what?
Well, I remember it said no. Really, did it also say no politics?
Oh yeah. We try to keep politics and religion out, just because it's a little divisive.
Oh yeah, sure.
But Johnny says I need a damn haircut too. Yeah, you do. I haven't even seen you, and I know you need a haircut.
I've thought about getting one.
Yeah, you might need one.
I've been wanting to let it grow out. You
got to pull it back into a tail. In a bun. You're in Washington. Isn't that like if you have long hair, you have to put it up in a bun or something like that?
I can almost.
Isn't that like state law?
I hear you. No, but I can almost like lay it over my back like that and it just stay and just be cool. But it's not quite long enough. It's not quite. It'll just come. It'll creep back over, but it's so close. I mean, we're talking like maybe an inch and a half from just being able to stay back there and not bother me no more. But
Wolf says, I'm having Mrs. Wolf cut my hair today, hopefully. That's a lot of trust, man. Tam cut my hair during the pandemic, and I've never wanted her to do it since.
Yeah, I got my hair cut during the pandemic, and the lady that did it did such a terrible job. I was just like, man, I was just fucking done with this.
Just let it grow.
Just let it grow, yeah.
At that point.
I was so disappointed. I even recorded it. It was so awful. I was going to make a TikTok video, so I set the camera up there and recorded it.
Yeah, but it was so awful you didn't want to embarrass her, or what?
Or me.
Yeah, yourself.
I could hardly complain. I went to fucking like Fantastic Sam's, you know.
Right.
Got like the $9 special or whatever. you don't get a lot for that.
That beard's getting long, man.
I know it. It's just a goatee though.
Well, now technically it's a Van Dyke.
What's the difference?
Okay, so like when you have here and you're growing like this part of your chin to here, right?
Uh-huh.
You have that. That's called the Van Dyke. A goatee is when you only have the hair that goes straight down the middle. So you have this and then the hair that goes straight down the middle, that's a goatee. The hair that comes here and it's full on the chin, that's a Van Dyke.
Okay, well.
Know your beard, sir. Know your beard.
If I do it right, I can get it to come to a point right here, and it looks really cool.
Oh, yeah. I can, when you tie it, sometimes it comes like down here.
I don't have to tie it all the time. Like, I can get it to just do that.
Do that? That's because you have that freakish red hair.
Yeah.
That soulless ginger hair.
At least I don't have to dye it to make it look like something.
This is true. That's true. You got me on that one.
Natural color.
Yeah. What, you trying to say this isn't natural?
My grandma used to tell me that there are women that would literally kill for that hair color.
Literally. Wolf says, my hair is about the same length as Major Hustler's.
That's pretty long.
Damn, son, that's pretty long. Growing it out. I've had it that long before. At the longest I had it, ever had my hair is probably just maybe an inch longer than what you have.
That's the longest I've had it in my adult life.
Yeah, that was like when I was in my, I want to say, late 20s. I had it that long. For a short period.
I might have had it this long like in 4th or 5th grade, but that was only like compared to my little body.
Makes sense. Hey, I'm going to take a quick break real fast. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to fill up some water here because I'm thirsty. So hang in there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dang, I gotta turn on my volume. Gotta turn on my microphone if I want to be heard. Dang.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you one thing that happened this weekend that pissed me off. I found out about. So I don't check my mail. Like we maybe check our mail once a month here. right? And we live in a condo, and we have one of those, like, group mailboxes outside where, your condo has a number, and that's your mailbox, and what have you, right?
Uh-huh.
So the postman goes this little building that has all the mailboxes in them, and puts in the mail. But we don't check our mail maybe once a month, twice a month, because frankly, we don't get a lot of mail. Most of what we get is just ads. So it's like we don't want to walk out to the mailbox, around the corner to get a bunch of ads, out of the mailbox. So since all of our bills and most of our important information is done, through email, we just don't go to the mailbox that often. And what happens because of this is sometimes, and we can't always predict when this is going to happen, because it's completely dependent upon the amount of junk mail that we get, our mailbox gets full, right? And usually when this happens, the postman will either bag it for us and leave it on our front step, or they'll send us a notice and say, hey, you need to clean out your mailbox, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's great. Fantastic. Whatever. That's the way it's been done for years. And so I ordered this shirt, and it said that it was supposed to arrive on Saturday, and that it had been sent through UPS, and then UPS handed it off to the local post office for delivery.
Uh-huh.
So I send out Tam, my girlfriend, to go collect the mail because I'm figuring my shirt's going to be in there. She goes there, and there's nothing in the mailbox at all. Like that, which is highly unusual. Nothing.
Good. Yeah.
Right. So we didn't get any mail, on our front porch. You didn't get a notice or anything. So either the mailman took it and dumped everything. I don't know where it is, or someone somehow broke into it, stole all the junk mail in my shirt, and then locked it back up, which, isn't really going to be something that happens, right?
Right.
So I had to file a report with the post office. You know how fucking hard it is to file a report? Have you ever filed a report with the post office? I don't know what it's like in Washington, but let me tell you, it sucks. And it used to be easier. I've filed reports with the post office before where it was just a simple phone call. Now they got you jumping through all this automation and all these hoops and file this if it's this kind of claim, if it's that kind of claim, do this.
Yeah, I had to do it one time. Well, that was with the USPS.
Yeah, this is just post office.
That's who. Yeah, United States Postal Service. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. But I finally got the report filed, so they say take up to 3 days to hear anything.
I had a friend of mine send me $5,000 in the mail, and it never showed up. And I waited and waited, and I filed everything you can file to try to find it or whatever. And they acted like they didn't know anything about what the hell I was talking about and all this and that. And then eventually I got a notice saying that they seized it.
Why?
Because it's illegal to send money in the mail.
Oh, that's right.
Any amount.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that's
like
the
$5 in a card.
Isn't that like racketeering laws or something like that?
Something like this. Mail fraud.
Yeah. Weird. Well, that sucks. So what happened to the 5,000?
They kept it. What do you mean? What happened to it?
They just kept it?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
I know it.
That's some righteous bullshit.
I know it.
Someone got paid in the lost and found that month.
That's some bullshit.
Is that your insurer?
Yes, it is.
See, I know what's going on. I know what's happening.
It's I know my stomach won't hurt, and it's got vitamins and minerals in it.
Yeah.
27 vitamins and minerals.
Be careful of how often you drink those during the day. Because excessive drinking of protein shakes can lead to water forming around the heart.
Yeah, well, I remember you told me that, but I'm sure what they're talking about is those people that actually drink protein shakes. These are
no. They started with Slim Fast.
Well, these aren't really protein shakes.
Yeah, Oh yeah, the nutritional shakes, right?
Yeah, these have like 250 calories. They have carbs
Yeah.
in them. They're not, they
I know.
even have 1 gram of fiber. They're not like the muscle builder ones.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking
Or
like
the
what?
dieting ones.
No, yeah. It's yeah, I know what you're talking about, but still,
These
just
are-
be careful.
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, shit, I got to do something.
Yeah, you got to
I
eat.
guess I don't really. I guess I got reserves. I really don't need to.
Right.
I got a ways to go before there should be a problem, theoretically.
I know that feeling sometimes. Trust me.
It'll be obvious before there's any serious issues going on. Like oh shit, man, you look like the same person. Maybe you.
Hey,
do
well,
need to-
as I tell people, when the shit falls down and society collapses, guys like you and me, we're set for at least a month
Oh
of
yeah,
survival.
yeah. We're not gonna fade away fast. We're gonna way outlive those skinny fucks if they don't eat us.
Yeah, Wolf says you should check your mail today. TDI sent stuff. So yeah, I will, man. I'll check it today. Don't worry. I will get on. Thank you. I'll see what you. But you sent like a box, right? So that'll come to my front door. I don't think it'll come to my my mailbox outside. So I'm not worried about that.
I got my hair shampoo today.
You got shampoo delivered?
My body wash.
What? You got body wash delivered?
Yeah, 3-pack on Amazon. It's cheaper than the store.
Oh,
This is good stuff too.
Nivea for men. I like. You ever use that Dr.
Maximum hydration.
You ever use that Dr. Bonner's?
Is it? Oh no, I'm thinking of Dr. Watkins. No, I don't think I have tried that one.
Oh, it's really good.
My favorite kind is that stuff by Jack Black, but that stuff's expensive.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, Dr. Bonner's great, man. It works like as a body wash. You can wash your hair with it. It smells great, and it's it's really good. It's probably my favorite.
I use good shampoo and conditioner.
Couldn't tell.
I use really good stuff in my hair.
Can't tell.
Larry said he's a skinny fuck. He wouldn't last long enough.
Yep, you're the first to go there, Wolf.
You also don't have to worry about people trying to like kill you to eat you either.
That's true. That's just true too. We're both meaty morsels and a tempting dish.
Yeah, we can
Apparently.
feed the family.
Yeah. Last night finally caught the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. It was pretty good. I was happy with it. I finished the Essential Ahsoka playlist on Disney Plus. About, I think there's like 15, 16 episodes, something like that. And finished that last week. So watched Ahsoka, and it was pretty good, man. I was happy with it. Have you seen it yet?
Nope.
You into Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. If you watched Clone Wars and Rebels, Ahsoka picks up. It's like kind of like continuing the story in Rebels.
Yeah. I don't think I was disappointed with Rebels.
Star Wars Rebels. Why?
Was that the first one?
That's the last one.
No, what was the first one?
Clone Wars.
Yeah, I was disappointed by Clone Wars, so I never really got into it. You never really kept with it.
The first season was kind of lame, but it started picking up. After like the second season, or right midway through the second season, I think.
Maybe I didn't make it that far.
Wolf says the episode happens at the end of Rebels. It overlaps. Cool. Johnny says there's not enough women and diversity in the new Star Wars. I need more. I agree, Johnny. I want to see more women Jedi fighting.
You can't get enough of that,
Can't get enough of that.
Maybe a little force choking each other.
Hey, keep your porn kinks to yourself there.
The Jedi strips back.
I've never looked at it before, but now I'm wondering what Jedi porn looks like.
Well,
It's got to exist.
They have a burlesque show here called The Jedi Strips Back.
Are you kidding me?
No, they're all dressed up as like little stripper looking.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, the clone look like clones. But
Oh, that's hilarious.
no, it is too much fun.
I've seen I've seen on TikTok. Have you seen the what was it? So do you remember from Three's Company, the Ropers? You know, Mr. and Mrs. Roper.
Yeah, there's a Roper Romp.
Roper Romp. You've heard about that?
Yeah, I did.
That's awesome, man.
Hilarious.
That's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
I know.
I hope that catches on. That's fucking funny.
That was hilarious. Where was that at?
I don't know where it was. I think it was back east somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but they should clone that, and just every city should have a Roper Romp. That's fucking hilarious. Most people are probably going, "Who the fuck are the Ropers?"
Yeah.
The heyday, the good old heyday of television, when simple shows.
How do I send a link of this?
Send me a link.
How do I get a link of this to send to somebody? Oh, just tell them to go to your website.
What are you talking about?
So that they can watch it.
Oh, the here?
Yeah.
Stream? Yeah. You can go to live.mrfunkydude.com. That'll send them to the live stream.
Okay.
Or mrfunkydude.com/funklive. But live.mrfunkydude.com is usually pretty easy.
Okay. I'm gonna send them. There's no way they'll figure it out, but that's okay.
Johnny just posted a link.
.com.
Yeah. Which, I'm like, I've got until November. No, I guess the end of November to decide if I want to stay at my hosting service for my website or if I want to find another web hosting service, which I might have to find another web hosting service just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford the renewal this year.
Who are you using?
The Green Geeks. They're pretty good. I've been there with them for a couple of years.
How much is it?
I think for like 2 years, it's like, I want to say 300
God dang.
for like 2 years. I think.
I don't think I pay that much for my droplet on, yeah, I got 2 droplets and I pay less than that on, you need to switch.
Yeah.
What's it called? DigitalOcean.
Oh, I've heard of DigitalOcean.
Yeah, that's the good stuff there.
Yeah, I might check them out.
Yeah, and you'll have full control there.
Yeah, that's
if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah. I used to be more, but now I just I'd rather have someone else deal with all the technicalities, But yeah, that's what's going on. So I got to make that. Yeah, I'll probably jump somewhere else. DigitalOcean, or there's another one. I can't remember the name of it. Someone else recommended. It's very much like DigitalOcean. It has the droplets and all these other things. I can't remember the name of it right now.
AWS? I wouldn't use them.
No. It was someone else. I can't. It's like a longer name. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I've been looking into it.
But I've been using DigitalOcean for years and years and years. No complaints, no problems.
Yeah, it's someone else told me.
Yeah, and I've got my own droplet, and my son's got a droplet too, so he can run his own website. He can do whatever he wants.
That's cool.
And I think I total pay like $10 a month, something like that.
Right.
$10.34 actually what I think I keep getting billed.
Right. Well, if I could talk Green Geeks into dropping their price, I might stay with them just because of the sheer, hassle of it all, moving the site, all that stuff. They'll drop their price. I might stay with them. If not, then I'll probably definitely find someone else, because I don't get enough traffic to my website to pay as much as I do.
Yeah, it don't matter. It would take a lot of traffic before I started to have to pay more.
Yeah, people don't really go to websites anymore. They pretty much stick to social links like YouTube or wherever else. If you want to,
website started to get a little bit of traffic.
That's good.
I got up to like 6 or 7 hits a month.
6 or 7 hits a month?
100, 6 or 700.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wow.
I think I had 672 like the month before last.
Yeah, see, that's way more than I get. I probably average, like, it's low. It's like anywhere from 5 to sometimes 20 hits a day. And it's usually, like, the majority of the time, it's usually because of some bread recipes that I have. People aren't looking at my videos and or reading my articles, stuff like that. They're coming from my bread recipes.
I understand.
Apparently, I'm good at making bread.
Just from I can tell just from the pictures.
Well, it's word of mouth. People, like, it's usually, someone tries like a couple of the recipes that I have and they tell someone else. And then because of that, it gets a little bit of a pickup on the Googles, on the search engines and what have you. And then like, it's like one of those things where it just like I get maybe about 5 or 6, maybe about 5 hits a day just from my bread recipes. But it's not enough. It's not enough to for me to justify, paying what I do for it. But I still like to have a presence out there. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do really. I'm still thinking about it. But how's everybody else doing? Johnny, how you doing? How's your kid doing? Hey, Johnny, Tam had a question that she keeps wanting me to ask you, and I don't know why she wants me to ask you, but every time I bring you up, she wants to know, what island in Hawaii do you guys usually go visit? Johnny and his family usually go to Hawaii every, like, once or twice a year. And I told him it was like, I don't know what I told her. What did I tell her? I don't think it was Maui. It was somewhere else. But, yeah, Tam wants to know that, Johnny, if you're listening. And, of course, Wolfman, always the trusted viewer here. Wolf, I hope you had a good week as well. I hope that things are going well for you. I know, you're off at work in 10 minutes, aren't you? Or are you already off work? Well, excuse me. Jesus. Not bad manners, just a good lunch. Johnny says, my kid is sick, taken care of. Uncle is coming over with computer issues. We go to Kauai. Oh, yeah, that's right. I told her. That's what I told her you went. That's exactly where I told her. You guys go to Kauai. Kid is sick. What's the kid sick with? A cold? Got the COVID. What's wrong with your kid, Johnny? And Wolf says, I got to hang out with Enigma Saturday. He's so cool. I have no idea who Enigma is. Who's Enigma? Is that a wrestler or is that a horror guy?
I hope it was a gamer.
I have no idea who Enigma is. Yeah, it sounds like he should be a gamer.
Yeah, maybe he's like
that name.
Have you heard of that game called Valorant?
Valorant, yeah. Wolf likes to play it. I've got it. I play it. I haven't played it in a while, but I have it.
I guess they had a tournament.
Wolfman likes it a lot.
They had a big tournament over the weekend in LA.
Really?
Yeah, really big. And
I had no idea.
Part of the way through the tournament, like, you know how they do, like between matches and stuff, they were showing people in the crowd. And one of the people they showed in the crowd was Elon Musk. And everybody just started booing like crazy. And they quickly, like, took it off of him and started pointing it towards something else. But just so that everybody, because the announcer was like, what were they booing about? What was that all about? What are they upset about? And then he couldn't, because it happened so fast they couldn't even believe it was about him. And then everybody started chanting, bring Twitter back, bring Twitter back.
That's right. What was the game you mentioned again?
Valorant.
Well, Valorant. I was thinking Valheim. No, I know what Valorant is, but I don't play it. I was thinking Valheim. Got my Val games mixed up there for a second.
I never even heard of it until that tournament was going on. And
Valorant's been around for like, I think 2 or 3 years, I want to say.
Yeah. Huh.
Came out like a year or so after.
Who is it? Who runs it?
Isn't it Naughty Dog? I don't know if it's Naughty Dog or
It's its own game company?
No, it's a big game company, I think, that runs it. I don't know. But they've been around for a while. Yeah. Got my Val games mixed up. I'm still playing GTA every now and then. I came upon this little game that was a fun little game I've been playing. Like $12. One of those, what do you call it? Low, small developer games. I like those sometimes. Those are fun.
Yeah, I've played a few of those here and there. I've been playing Galaga.
Galaga? I've got that on my PS5.
Yeah, like the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. People don't realize there's actually it's quite an intricate game.
I have that and Dig Dug.
Dig Dug, I don't play that. But
Galaga, yeah. Galaga's fun.
You ever got the 2 ships?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
In fact, wait a second. I used to have... Oh, I have on my phone, I have a game called Galaga Wars. Even. I have Galaga Wars on my phone.
Nice.
So, yeah. Normal mode. Yeah, that's the game.
Oh, I see.
It's fun. It's a good game to just sit and kill time. You like word games?
Depends.
I play a bunch of different word games too. It's how I relax. Try to figure out how words can be put together. Oh, Johnny says he started playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, my daughter plays that. I don't know how she's doing. She doesn't talk about it. I remember you mentioned that last week, Johnny. You still enjoying that? That's a good game. I hear. Everybody keeps telling me. Not the kind of game I'm into, but I hear it's a good game. And of course, hey, we got room for more people. If anybody wants to jump into the conversation, you know the links. You know where to get them. Feel free. I have a few people watching out there that aren't talking, that are just sitting. I can see their numbers. To the lurkers that are out there, hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Sorry I couldn't get on PeerTube today. The instance that I usually use to broadcast on PeerTube is doing some maintenance, so hopefully I can jump back on them tomorrow as well. And because I'm always wanting to support the Federation. But I couldn't do that today. So that was disappointing. But, just like with everything else, you do what you can, right? There's always tomorrow. Like I said, right now I'm just trying to get used to a routine of broadcasting every day or most days. Oh, by the way, Wednesday, I'm going to try, because I think Tam is going to be going out on Wednesday. She usually goes out on Wednesday to play Pokemon Go with her friends. So Wednesday, I'm going to do a nighttime live stream, probably around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, that'll be later for other people, just to test it out. Because I know one of the reasons, a lot of people don't show up to my live stream is because it's the middle of the afternoon. Most people are working. Most people are out doing things. So I'm going to experiment with some nighttime live streaming on Wednesdays and see if that can't help pick up a little more traffic.
Yeah, we should do some late night ones.
Yeah, well, I'm usually in bed by 10:30, man.
Well, set your alarm, wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
No, no, I can't do that no more, man. I'm 4 years old. I can't do that shit no more.
Mean anything.
I'm dude, I tell you, 10 o'clock, and I'm already. I'm oh, okay, just a half hour more, and then I can go to bed.
Yeah.
Sleep is like my white whale. I'm always chasing it.
I was
never catching it.
I was telling somebody to come here and watch their show, and they's like, "I'm not going there. I don't want to learn how to be funky."
It's acceptable. I understand that. It's quite the responsibility.
Well, yeah. That's a hell of a thing to extrapolate from that URL. That's a place you go to learn how to be funky.
Well, you know, in a sense.
I mean, it was like a funky course, like like.
Well, I always, you know, the reason I called myself Mr. Funky Dude was because of Questlove.
What, I don't know what that is.
You know who Questlove is from The Roots?
Oh yeah.
Right, Questlove. He's the drummer on Jimmy Fallon show.
Right.
And he is he's also, besides being from one of the greatest bands ever, he is also a music historian, and so he often gets interviewed in music history, segments and stuff like that. And I was watching a documentary on funk, and they were interviewing him, and he was talking about like the history of funk and what it is. And he had this great quote, and he said that if you had to describe funk is that weird smell. He goes, it's that little weird smell that you don't know quite what it is, and it kind of smells weird, but you kind of like it. The more you smell it, you kind of like it. It's just that different. He goes, that's what the funk is. You know, it's that smell that you're not sure if you like it or not. And the more you smell it, the more you like it. So that's where I took the name Mr. Funk, and then the E for electric, because, internet shit. Then Funk E, and then Dude from, obviously the Dude, the Big Lebowski. As I tell people, I'm Mr. Funky Dude in a long line of dudes. So
I see. The person that I got, they're finally watching. So,
oh yeah.
And then they asked me how I was able to get this nice gig I got here.
Paying you the big bucks.
Well, I know it. I really appreciate you guys giving me a chance.
It's my hope that maybe someday you could be a big live streamer too, with 6 active viewers.
If I ever make it this big, we'll go all over the world, guys.
We're gonna start traveling.
We'll start influencing foreign policy. We'll make the world a better place.
Absolutely. And, my goal is to eventually get into gentrified homelessness, or as they like to call it these days, van life.
Yeah, right.
Travel the country and live stream the whole thing.
Yeah, when we were kids, they were like, if you don't get a job and do what you're supposed to do, you're going to wind up in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
And now
I live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, and now it's, if you get a good enough job, you could actually live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, it's gentrified homelessness.
Yeah.
Oh, times they be changing.
I know it.
I saw a video earlier today about I don't know which port it was, but some port off the coast where their trucks, their shipping containers were all being moved by robots, by basically AI, these things that just come and grab the containers, and they move, no truck drivers, anything like that. So they were able to get rid of, this port was able to get rid of like a quarter of their staff. They're, just by hiring robots. And people think, automation's not going to kill, jobs. Okay. Good luck with that.
It's fine though.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Not like other people are.
Jobs that can be automated should be automated.
Yeah. And I get it. I get why people want to. I know why businesses want to. Their bottom line.
Well, it's also good for humanity to not make people do meaningless, routine bullshit that's so easy that a robot can do it.
Well, I think it also depends on, what we do with those people afterwards, and I think eventually, and It's this is no way political because I don't talk about politics, but I think universal basic income is it's an inevitability. You know,
Well, I you know I I think so too, but I don't know that it has to come about in that sort of framework. Like I agree that everybody has to get enough to do all their basic needs, but I don't know if it has to come about in the form of like basically a check. I mean, it does have to come as money, but I mean, like, I don't think it has to. Okay, so universal basic income has a framework where you basically tax the wealthy and give it to the poor. But instead, what if we could have a like a different class? Like you remember how there used to be slaves and like there was rich people that made their money off of them? Well,
okay.
what if instead we could have a new class of slavery that will be the robots? So they'll have to
Robots
pay.
as slaves, and they go to
Yeah.
work for us.
Well, they'll be the people who are paying the taxes, not like we'll be the beneficiaries of the socialism for the rich, that sort of thing, and make the
Right.
workers be the robots.
Well, the one thing I think, and I've said this for like the last, I mean, even Johnny in the chat knows I've been saying this for a while. I really think the game changer is going to be things like 3D printing and industrial printing, things like
Oh
that.
man, they're already working on those humanoid robots. They're getting good.
But
China's way
I'm
better
talking
than we
about
are.
as far as like changing the way that the system is run. I don't think anything will have as big as a disruption as something like, I mean, I kind of think of 3D printers, and this is like, we're talking way off in the future. I think this isn't going to happen. I think this will happen about 40 years. But I think right now we're seeing like the beginning of it. I think 3D printers are the precursor to replicators,
They are, but
and once we get to that position where we can replicate like the majority of things, then the need for those things to be made and the need for those things to be sold on a market will drop down drastically. And the cheaper that it becomes and the more affordable it becomes, the more you're going to see that. And that's what's going to disrupt more than anything else, more than robots, more than AI. That will disrupt the economy more than anything else. But I don't think it's off for another 40 years.
I agree with you that it's farther off in the economy, but I think there are
Yeah.
bigger disruptions coming ahead. Like
Oh, for right now, yeah.
just the universal humanoid robot that right there is going to change everything, and we'll have that no more than 10 years.
You think so? You think we'll
Oh,
have an AI robot?
no, I mean not a strong AI,
Yeah.
but we got AI already, but it doesn't take a strong AI to run.
Man, I can't even tell you how many dystopian sci-fi novels have been based around low AI robots doing menial tasks and then all of a sudden getting smarter and taking us over because we treated them like shit slaves. That's like a lot of sci-fi is written about that.
Yeah, but clearly the AI. I mean, this is you're talking about sci-fi. You can write
Yeah.
that however you want, just like
Yeah.
we can write this to happen however we want.
Yeah.
We actually can and have already been making transistors our bitches for a long time.
Long time. Yeah.
Like it's never been a problem until they start like looking like a person, kind of. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. I mean, like
Wolf says that's why I always thank Alexa just in case. I do that sometimes too. I like to do it around other people though with my Google Home. It's like afterwards I'll go, okay, thank you, Google. And people will go like, why are you thanking Google? And then I'll just go, because you never know when that day comes and the robots uprising begins. I want a record that I was nice.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. Okay, Google, turn the fan on.
All right,
Nice.
turning on fan.
Thank you.
Just doing my job.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, Google, turn on the air conditioner.
Got it. Turning the air conditioner on.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Aw, so nice.
Okay, Google, turn on the disco ball.
Sure. Turning disco ball on.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit automated, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Google, turn on the lava lamp.
All right. Turning the lava lamp on.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Daddy.
He's call you daddy.
Yeah. Yes, she did.
You're very welcome, daddy.
That's right. You might ask why. It's because she's the smartest robot AI in the world.
Yeah, Wolf is all Google. Make me a turkey sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Only thing I got hooked up to mine is some lights, the air conditioner, and that's it, really.
The fan by the bed is clutch. So when you get hot at night, you can just tell Google to turn the fan on. Oh, that is clutch. Let me tell you.
Right.
That's such a good handy thing. I don't even know how much things I got on there. There's a ton of things. All my lights, all the TVs. I got like 3 Google Home devices, and I only have a 1-bedroom apartment.
Why do you have so many Google devices if you only have a 1-bedroom?
One next to my computer in the front room, and then one next to the bed in the bedroom, and then one in the bathroom.
Dude, I don't know. Mine hears me in just about every room that I'm in.
Well, I like to play music in the bathroom, and then
yeah.
The one by my bed has a screen on it and stuff, and it can even take video calls and stuff.
Wolf says his Alexa is actually unplugged. You get tired of hearing it, Wolf? Is that the problem?
Yeah, I don't never use Alexa.
Well, Alexa, they're not going to support it anymore. Amazon?
Yeah, they wasted a bunch of money on it.
Yeah, because they didn't make any money off of it, right?
Yeah.
It was and Google is barely supporting Google Home right now.
Well, they're getting ready to overhaul the assistant with AI. That's going to be so awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, well, if what they claim they're going to do happens, that would be great. But like a lot of the claims they made originally with Google Home, it took them years to fucking work out the bugs.
Oh, some of the shit that they even got working, they took away from us.
Yeah.
So awful.
Yeah, so it's hard to get behind anything Google does for that, pretty much that reason, because Google is notorious about starting projects and dropping them out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolf says it started talking on its own. Time to go. That would be annoying. Are you sure it was Alexa and not someone like hacked into your Alexa and was listening to all your conversations and talking? That would suck.
Yeah.
Woof. Woof. Do you want to Skynet? This is how we Skynet. This is how you get Skynet. Do you want Skynet? No, we don't want Skynet. No one wants Skynet.
I've heard worse,
Yeah, there's always worse. Oh, can you hear the trash truck outside?
My place?
No, it's my place.
Oh, that was coming through. That was yours? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess you do hear it.
Yeah, I did.
That's why I hate Mondays. Trash truck just gets way loud. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I get a lot of noise at my window. I can never tell.
Well, you're on a corner of a street, man.
Downtown.
Yeah, so you're getting a lot of noise. I used to live in a corner house and right across the street from a school. And Jesus, like the amount of foot traffic by my place was insane.
It was so much worse when I got here. When I moved here.
What did you do to make it better? Start shooting people?
Nope. The first thing that happened was Donald Trump ran the rush hour, got rid of that completely.
Okay.
And then with the pandemic,
Right.
But then secondly, there used to be this viaduct that went through downtown that you could see right along the waterfront. And it was a double-decker highway, and they were afraid that it was going to collapse like the one in L.A. and kill people like an earthquake.
Right.
So they built this huge multi-billion-dollar tunnel underneath the city that goes from one end to the other, so people have to drive under the city. But and then they got rid of the viaduct. But when they got rid of the viaduct, that was also an exit, just like a block away, that let people get on and off traffic downtown. It was like basically one of the only places downtown that you could get on and off the freeway, and so this whole side of town was swamped from traffic from it. But once they got rid of that, this whole neighborhood quieted down a lot.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. But now they're jacking everybody's rents up, and
Oh, it's always what happens. Yeah. Hey, give me a second. I got to take care of something. I'll be right back.
all right.
Okie dokie. Sorry about that.
Well, no worries.
Did you take a couple of hits?
Well, I've been working on
What are you working on today?
this joint.
That's a good thing to work on.
Let's see what else I gotta do. Some more.
Wolf says he thinks the worst place I lived in was a trailer. My bedroom was 10 feet away from the train tracks. Oh, that would suck.
I put my microphone up here. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
I'm worried if I'm gonna hope. Do you think smoke can hurt it?
Well, I mean, yeah. It depends on how well it's shielded.
It's got the factory little thing on the outside of it here.
Yeah, so the issue is that smoke has tar, right?
Yeah.
And so the more frequently you blow the smoke on it, the more likely the tar is to get through your foam there and get onto the. There's a little, because you got to remember there's a little piece of plastic on there that vibrates, and that's what you're talking into, right? That's what the microphone is. And if you get that tar on there, that'll fuck it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Don't blow into it.
Don't blow into it, you mean?
Don't blow into it. Yeah, that's what I said. Don't blow into it.
Do blow into it. Huh?
No, don't do that. That would be bad.
No, but
did I ever? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The air from around.
The ambience.
Yeah.
Did I? So you don't smoke cigarettes, do you?
No, I quit years ago.
I ever tell you so I know some of the, like Wolf might know the story. When before my daughter was born 24 years ago, back in like 99, we moved into. I moved in with my wife to her dad's house. Dad gave her the house, right? And who was living there was her mother's parents were renting. No, excuse me. Her grandparents were renting the place out, right, from her father. And they were supposed to move out because my wife was pregnant, and they were heavy smokers. And I told them that they had to leave because they were like heavy smokers. And when I mean heavy smokers, I'm not talking about just like an occasional smoke here and there. I mean, I could walk by their bedroom in the middle of the night and I could see smoke coming from underneath the door, right? One of them had a trach tube, smoked out of the trach tube. When they finally left, when we finally got them out, and they were like all angry and pissed off that they had to move, you know, and they didn't understand why I was asking them to smoke outside, right? And that was what caused them to leave, because I kept on asking them, you need to smoke outside. So they ended up leaving like 2 months earlier than they had to because they didn't like the fact that I was telling them to smoke outside. Let me put this into perspective. When they left, after they left, I took everything out of their room. Everything. There was burn marks on the carpet, the size of cigarette, the size of cigarettes that had just, they had dropped onto the carpet and just burned down onto the carpet, right? I'm talking at least easily 3 or 4 dozen of these burn marks on the carpet, okay? So I had to rip out the carpet. Then when I cleaned the walls, I had to take that cleanser. It's called like Teal something or other. Teal. It's like supposed to be heavy duty. It takes off like grime and it takes off. We're talking industrial cleanser here, right? I had to take a squeegee to the walls that dripped of tar.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I never see it. This red, disgusting tar, just like coming down. It was the ultimate anti-smoking commercial. Like if I had been a smoker and saw that, I would have quit smoking that day. Because it was just incredibly and it just made me realize fucking cigarettes are an addiction. Like I knew it was an addiction, but I didn't know it was like that. I think for some people,
not all people smoke like that.
Yeah, not all people do, but damn, some people, they get heavily addicted.
No, I mean, it's not about. I don't know if it's just like how addicted you are. It's about like what you're taught, I guess, when you're younger.
Well, I think some people have a propensity for addiction. They have like they're more geared towards like I had.
That doesn't mean you want to be closed in the room with it like that. You know what I mean? Like
right. Well, that's what your addiction, brings you to.
No, I think that's just like not respecting your airflow. Like fresh air.
Yeah, that's what addiction does to you.
I don't think
it makes the cigarette more important than the airflow.
Like those people would sit in a room with one of those. If they weren't smoking, they would still sit in a room with one of those incense burning. Sealed room with incense burning.
No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. Trust me. They're the most. I never saw. Like this was my wife, my ex-wife. Now
concerned about their
this is her grandparents. I never saw my wife's grandmother without a cigarette in her hand.
I can't imagine anybody as addicted to cigarettes as I was when I was smoking. Or I mean, like I was smoking every day, pack and a half a day. But I never in my life thought about smoking with the windows up. In the car.
Yeah.
Like it never even once crossed my. I don't think that's a factor of addiction that taught me that.
Right.
What I mean? Like, it wasn't because I was more addicted or less addicted that I kept the windows up.
I don't know what it was, but they got angry when I asked them, hey, just step outside. Because I was in the back of the house and their smoke was coming to me in the back of the house, where my pregnant wife was when my baby was going to be born any day, and it was just like ridiculous. So, yeah, that was like the worst experience I ever had with cigarette smoke and smokers. I'll never forget that tar just running off the ceilings. Incredible.
Yeah.
I know, bitch moan.
No, that's bad stuff.
A long time ago too, so I'm
I'm so
over it.
glad I quit that. When I moved out here to Seattle, I didn't. So when I was back in Indiana, I was still smoking cigarettes and I was rolling my own.
Yeah,
And the problem with that was it was so cheap. It was like $1 a pack. I mean, we're
right.
talking like a nickel a cigarette. You know, that's like, I mean, we're smoking like it's the '80s. You know, it's like, fuck, man, this is no problem.
Yeah,
So when I left Indiana, I wanted to quit smoking already. I've been wanting to quit, so I just left all that there and came out here and just started paying $10 a pack. And because that's how much they cost out here. And
right.
back then, now they're 15. But
Yeah, crazy.
but I quit that. I got me a vape not long after I got here because I knew $10 a pack was going to be unrealistic to keep
Yeah.
going. So
Yeah, I was proud of Tam, my girlfriend, when she was like an occasional. She would smoke at night, like Indian cigarettes when she would take the dog for a walk, that kind of thing. Or sometimes she'd do it in the morning as well. And I always got on her about it because it was something that I didn't like that she did, but it's her life. She's going to do what she's going to do. And I wasn't going to tell her you can't do this or what have you, but I would strongly try to encourage her to stop. Right. And we'd have talks about it and what have you, but ultimately it was her decision. And I respected that. But then she got colon cancer. And she never picked up another cigarette the day that she was diagnosed with colon cancer. Never picked up another cigarette again after that. And it's been several years and she still hasn't. So, I got to give her credit. Obviously, she wasn't that addicted to it, but she stuck to it. She got scared enough that she stuck to it and never went back. The cancer kind of like scared the cigarette out of her.
yeah, they can definitely do that.
Yeah. And it wasn't even lung cancer, it was colon cancer, but just the idea that she's able to get cancer at all just scared her. And so she just went, okay, well, that's something I'm going to stop now.
I'm pretty sure cigarettes are a thing for that colon cancer, though.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Wouldn't doubt it. But I'm proud of her for stopping that. She just she never even like tried to do a half a cigarette or anything like later on. She just went complete cold turkey, never picked up another one again. And I was very proud of her.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off if I stayed smoker, but I don't know. Probably
Well,
not.
unlike me, who is smoking.
No, this is not the same.
What? Are you trying to say I'm not smoking?
Look, I'll tell you what.
Buddy, I'm smoking, okay?
I have every now and then I'll have a friend give me a cigarette
Yeah.
just to try it and see what it's like, And
Yeah.
man, it is hard fucking core. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It fucks me up. I am tore the fuck down. Like I can't even believe this is how intense a fucking cigarette is.
I feel the same way about?
And that was from barely even smoking one.
I feel the same way about sodas after I stopped drinking. Like I haven't had a soda. Like I'll have maybe like if we're driving in a car and I don't have any water and Tam has a soda, I'll take a sip just to like wet my mouth, that kind of thing. But I haven't drank soda in probably close to, it's got to be almost 20 years now. And every time I take like a little sip of Tam soda or something like that, it is like, I don't get why I ever drank it to begin with. I don't get why, like, it tastes nothing like I had remembered. I remembered I tried a little sip like 2 months after I stopped drinking, and it tasted so different from what I had remembered that I never started drinking it again. Just because of that reason, because the flavor was just off. Like, I'll tell you an example. Coca-Cola tasted like black licorice with sugar, like caramel sugar kind of thing. That's what Coca-Cola tastes like when you stop drinking it. It tastes like liquid black licorice with like burnt caramel. It's the weirdest fucking thing. There's something about it when you start drinking it and you just get used to it and you start to like it. But when you stop, you realize this stuff tastes weird.
You don't like any kind of soda?
Oh no, not anymore. I can't drink it anymore because every soda I've had a sip of, It just tastes like I can taste it's almost like I can taste, you know how soda has the carbonation and then there's the syrup, right? When you stop drinking it, all you taste is the syrup. And the carbonation is just like separate from it. It's like has that carbonation feel, but you taste mostly the syrup. It's weird. I'm telling you, if you ever want to experience, just stop drinking for like a month.
I haven't drank it in a month.
Yeah, like take a sip of a soda or something like that, and you'll start to see
No, I
how
can't
different
drink
it tastes.
soda right now, but I'll tell you what. See, I only really like diet soda, Diet Coke specifically, or Diet Pepsi really didn't matter, but
Right.
Diet Coke's better.
Yeah.
Really, but though it really don't matter. And anyways, the point of the story is that I went to this place over by the Space Needle called the bar at Chalui Gardens, and they make their own soda, and it was the best soda I have ever had in my entire life.
Really?
It had like cranberries and cranberry juice and fucking all kinds of dumb shit in there. Let me tell you what, I think you'd like that, because I tell you what, that was unreal. I'd never tasted any soda that even come close to that. It was so different than any soda I've ever had.
Really?
Unbelievable.
I would have to try it
It was
because
a handcrafted soda.
so it was like natural ingredients and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
see, that's different. That would probably would be better, but the shit that comes in the cans, the Coke and the Dr. Pepper and all that stuff, dude, it tastes nothing. Like I remember just being shocked at how different it tasted after I hadn't drank it for a long time.
You know what? I've got a machine that makes soda water. I should try that sometime.
Yeah. Why not? I would.
Well, yeah, I think that's what it does.
Soda machine.
No. You ever seen one of these?
Wait, isn't that that looks like a what do you call it? For whipped cream. Like chefs use those for whipped cream. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like
yeah.
Usually they have it's usually not a tank like that. Usually there's a container of some kind of gas I can't think of the name of right now.
Well, you put a CO2 cartridge right here.
Yeah. People use it for like whippets and stuff.
Oh, maybe they do.
Yeah, that's what it's used for.
That's for the empty. That's for the not CO2 cartridges. That's for the other kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you just put it in there and put water down the bottom, and you can make your own sparkling water with it.
That's cool.
Oh, that's the gas. That's the valve that releases the
gas. Yeah, combines it. When's the last time you used that?
I never used it.
Why do you have it?
It looks good in my cabinet.
Oh, excuse me.
Not
That matters.
It makes me look very adult.
Wolf says it's that you should make rum and Coke the right way.
Yeah. I don't know about all that.
Oh my God, that used to be my alcohol of choice. I haven't had any alcohol probably in about, I want to say 5 years, 6 years. And then this is coming from someone who, I used to drink rum and Coke or rum and Dr. Pepper like on the daily. Like I used to be a heavy rum drinker.
I've thought about becoming an alcoholic.
Not worth it. It's too expensive.
I'm old enough now, though. It don't really, I should be okay on like the cancer part and all that.
Well, you don't want to kill your liver.
I mean, it should last for a good 15, 20 years. You know, it's like you're a good alky.
I have a friend that has cirrhosis of the liver, and he didn't even drink. And it's like he's having to be tested like every week. He's like, I know they have like a system for measuring how close you are to losing your liver, and he's like, 6 points out of 12, to losing his liver. So he has to be like really careful. You can't drink alcohol or anything like that. You can't, do anything fun. Sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Cancer. All right, dude. Well, hey, I'm done for the day.
Yep.
It's been nice talking to you. Tim, always welcome
Yep.
to join me. Wolf and everybody else who's watching right now, thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Thank Major Hustler. Check him out on TikTok if you haven't already. He's got a great TikTok channel where he scoots around the city of Seattle and shows you all the great things out there. He's got a really great channel. Go check that out. Anyway, everyone, have a good night. Have a good time. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back at the same time. And we'll talk to everybody later. See ya. Thank you.